Thanks, Brianda. Wildfires continue to burn in Texas's hill country this morning. It has been 3 days since the flames first erupted, and firefighters are making some progress.
Yeah, help is on the way today, though, for those who are on the front lines, as our Janelle Ford is live in Dallas with Texans on Mission. And we know this organization, Janelle, has stepped up continually in times like these.
Yeah, they really do, Mark and Kara. Texans on Mission is known for lending a helping hand during times of need, and today is no different. In just a few hours, they've got volunteers that'll be heading down to Fredericksburg to help with those firefighters who are battling not just one, but two wildfires down there in Gillespie County. Now, the biggest concern this morning is still the crabapple fire. It scorched nearly 10,000 acres since Saturday. Fire crews now have it about 85% contained, but strong winds are making it tough, with flare-ups keeping firefighters on their toes. At least 9 homes have been lost, and while no serious injuries have been reported, one firefighter was briefly hospitalized after a tree limb fell on him. Meanwhile, a second wildfire sparked just yesterday off of I-10 near Harper. It's much smaller, about 50 acres, but it's already forced evacuations with 5 homes in its path. That fire is only 20% contained, and crews are working against time as gusty winds continue to fan the flames. That's why Texans on Missions is stepping in. This morning, they're deploying a mobile shower and laundry unit to help first responders recover after those grueling shifts. Volunteers will also be serving meals and assisting with logistics, doing whatever it takes to keep these crews going. And it's not just here in Texas. Texans on Missions are also heading to Missouri, where we've seen those tornadoes, and they've also got crews on standby for deployments to Oklahoma if needed. I'm told that volunteers are going to start showing up here at 7 o'clock this morning and then head out. In the meantime, let's get over to meteorologist Mariel Ruiz with more information on that battle against those wildfires.
You know, Janelle, and we just checked this morning, just another update. Gillespie County, that's about 4 hours from the DFW area. It's about an hour west of Austin. But the crabapple fire, yes, 9,737 acres burned, 85% containment. But there are 2 additional fires, actually, just to the southeast of Fredericksburg. There's the Butte fire, much smaller, 118 acres, and the one that Janelle mentioned in southwestern Gillespie County, that one now 90% contained at last check, with 50 acres burned. Now, this is not the only trouble spot across the area. In fact, in nearby Oklahoma, there are evacuations that are ongoing because of the fires there. They're a bit more isolated. However, there are more of those fires in Oklahoma. Red flag warning, meaning the fire danger continues in place today. It includes a big portion of Texas, including the Panhandle, West Texas, into the Guadalupe Mountains, Central and South Texas included in the red flag warning. This little patch that you see here, that's a lighter color, that's a fire weather watch, meaning conditions are heightened. This is, of course, due to the low humidity, the 50 to 65 mile per hour wind gusts, and the dry brush in the area. In addition to that, wind alerts that extend across the Texas Panhandle into the plains. In fact, in the plains, 20 to 30 mile per hour winds, but gusting close to 65 mile per hour wind speeds this afternoon. The good news for the plains, at least, is that a little relief is on the way in the form of moisture. Unfortunately, Mark, that moisture comes in the form of snow, and with that wind, that means blizzard-like conditions expected for areas like Nebraska and Kansas, but at least it helps out with the fire threat.
We have seen some crazy weather this season already, and it continues, Mariel. Thank you for the update this morning.